it's Reija and welcome to another video. Today I will be sharing with you my October art wrap-up, and I sense a theme of twos and doubles because I only managed to draw 2 things in October, much as I only managed to finish 2 books. So I sense a theme here. But without further ado, let's get started. So since October was a kind of spooky month, a month of Kekri, a month of Halloween, I was kind of in a gothic, macabre mood. So I was working on this picture for the majority of the month. I kind of took breaks from it from time to time because I was kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to finish it. But basically I had this idea of a fully monochromatic work, and I wanted to play with negative space and like black and white. I also wanted to play with proportions and sort of do this thing where it's not entirely anatomically correct, it's more like a sort of super deformed kind of abstract way of looking at it. So it's kind of like that, what the skull of an anime character would look anatomically. So that's what I kind of went for. And I've also been really interested in kind of like moths and flowers and other kinds of like motifs that are rampant in like Victorian inspired drawings. So this is kind of like a combination of Wednesday Addams meets old Victorian botanical and insect drawings meets like gothic aesthetics and my shitty attempt at trying to capture all that. I have to say that on a conceptual level, I am really pleased with this, but on an execution level, I am disappointed because what happened was that as I was finishing this, as I was doing the shading of the character itself, I got bored. And that's always a bad thing when you get bored of a thing, because like what I should have done was that I should have put the picture down and stepped away from it for as long as it took until I wasn't bored anymore and I could have looked at it with new eyes. But instead I decided that it was better to power through, which means that the shading especially is very sloppy because I was kind of rushing to get it done because I wasn't feeling it anymore. And this was kind of a learning experience for me, that I need to have more patience with myself and my work, and I need to basically give myself some grace and take a step back from a work when I'm not feeling it and not rush to finish it. But yeah, I hope you like it because I do think that it has some merits to it. And the next and the last thing that I finished was this Centaur girl, Centaurette. Now, backstory, you have to understand that I am a huge fan of Disney's Fantasia, and one of my favorite shorts from that movie is the Pastoral Symphony. And what I came to realize a couple of years ago was that the Pastoral Symphony of my childhood is not actually the Pastoral Symphony that Disney first released, and that there were some extremely racially inappropriate caricatures included in that short, which Disney then proceeded to scrub out of the short instead of addressing what they were doing. Like, for example, if you take the World War II propaganda shorts of Donald Duck that Disney did, those are still available to watch, and you can watch them in the DVD and Blu-ray collections with context added. And I think that that would have been a better way for Disney to address the issues, to have them have the original short of Pastoral Symphony in an in a context that educates the viewer about the history and about the problems that it perpetuated. Because I found out about the original short and what it looked like from YouTube, and I was shocked, because on YouTube anyone can make a video and anyone can give it any type of context they want. So I think that it was a missed opportunity for Disney. I will leave some links down in the description where you can find out more about the sinister history of Pastoral Symphony and other shorts in the Fantasia movie. But long story short, I wanted to draw a Centaurette that wasn't a caricature, that was a celebration and was similar to the Centaurettes that I know and loved in that movie. So that's why I drew this one, and I wanted to kind of do it in a similar color palette as my favorite Centaurette, which is the sort of lavender Centaurette that has like blonde hair. I will put a picture here. But yeah, I wanted to kind of pay homage to that, but with my own style. So this is what I came up with. And there you have it. These are the 2 art related things that I managed to do in the month of October. I am quite pleased. I wish I could have done more, but I think that it is better to draw some than none at all. So I am pleased that I did manage to do that while working on other things and my thesis as well. I hope you liked this video. Tell me in the comments which of these pictures was your favorite, and once again leave me a paintbrush or painter's palette emoji down in the description, down in the comments, so I know that you were here. I will see you in another video very soon. Bye bye!